Hello everyone, and welcome back to Allthemodium 7. We're back. We're doing our thing. I'm currently I'm quite clearly switching out the walls in here for spruce planks because I think I saw this guy, being our quarry bee, for some reason going for the dirt instead of the sand that we obviously wanted the bee to get. I think it's been getting us dirt. Like I swear I saw dirt pop up in this beehive. So I'm sort of trying to eliminate its alternatives so that hopefully it, I guess, doesn't do that, I guess. So I'm just using my exchanging gadget and swapping out this stuff. Is that working? Yeah, and hopefully, I don't know, he'll stick to the sand. He seems very confused though. Like it looks like he just doesn't want to grab the sand. Yeah, it looks like he doesn't have a choice now. The corners are still dirt though, so I might have to do some fixing up. But yeah, that should hopefully be, I guess, that issue sort of solved. I also put some just normal vanilla bees in there because we're quite low on honeycombs. And this episode, there's something with a bee, not with a bee, but with a bee that I would like to do. So we'll grab out some honey treats and we'll, you know what? I'll click on each of these once, right? We'll potentially go through and, is that actually what I want to do? I don't know if I want to do that or if I want to do the logs. Essentially, I want to make a lumber bee, right? That's where this is going. And it looks like, yeah, I do actually have to get these guys from logs. So all the bees that I just summoned there, useless. We are very much not using them. But these two, we are going to use. So yeah, I would like a green carpenter bee and a yellow carpenter bee. I'd like them. So I would obviously like to see if we can get them. So we'll make as many honey treats as we can. Oh, this is going to be messy. I think... Is it in the storage accessor that the honey treats were easier to craft for whatever reason? Yeah, there we go. For some reason in this occultism storage actuator, you can actually get a lot of like the bottle recipes, as you just saw. They actually work really well. So yeah, well, these guys are spawning. I'll tell you what. I'll make some more. I'll go through why we're trying to get these in a second. Here, where is it? Spruce hive. Give me a second. Oh, I guess just it's a sword and a log. That's what we're trying to do here. And I can apparently make 5 more, so I can go there. Place another one here. Make sure these guys are all spawning. So these guys are gonna take what? 1,200 seconds. Yeah, it's pretty rough. We could speed it up, of course, by like chucking more in. But the problem is we don't have a lot of honeycombs that it's not really too viable, and yet here I am doing it. So yeah, there we go. Now we have to wait, 700 seconds. So the reason I want to do those, let me walk you through it. So I would like the ability to get my hands on a bunch of undead logs, right? Undead logs. Arguably though, we do want undead leaves, and obviously the lumber bee is only going to get the logs, and the leaves, as far as I'm aware, you can only get from, the saplings, right? From growing the actual trees. So, but we can get the logs at least. Maybe, I don't know. I might change my plan here in a second. Now, why would we want undead logs? Well, if we right click on these, you can see that if we put them in a squeezer, we get our hands on some blood. Okay? And now you might be wondering, okay, well, what do you want with this blood? Well, the blood can be used in a blood infuser to make quite a few different things. The thing that we would like it to make, though, is a book. That's just combining a book and then this little ingredient that's already there. Like that just sits in the blood infuser that we actually already have. So that'll sit in there as like a little upgrade buff. And then all we need is blood, right? Blood. Then we chuck a book in, which, we can easily automate some sugarcane. And I mean, we've got cows, so all we have to do is add the auto killing part and whatnot. But yeah, I would like automated books. Now you might be wondering, okay, well, what do you want the automated book for? Well, the book, it's a very weird word to say. It allows you to take enchantments off of items. 1 second. Okay, sorry. I saw my my game sound like peaking. It's because of the dispenser we have over there is making a lot of noise. Anyhow, so yeah, it allows you to take enchantments off of tools. So it's handy, you want to take enchantments off of your pickaxe or your swords or whatever and put them onto a different tool. You can do that. But more importantly, there's certain tools in the game from this exact same mod, believe it or not, like this Vengeance pickaxe, where it comes with Fortune 5. So, in theory, I automate the creation of this pickaxe, which I believe pretty much every piece of this puzzle can be automated. We automate the creation of this. we automate taking the fortune off of this, and then we have a crack at increasing that level of fortune to, you know, fortune 10 or even higher. That's my plan. Okay, that's sort of my end goal. So obviously I sort of wanted to do that. I wanted to automate the logs using just a lumber bee, because that's a pretty easy way to do it. I already checked if you could put the sapling in like the bonsai pot. It doesn't show on this list at the top here as saying that you can, so I don't think you can. With that being said, if you make this guy, right, within here, like in fact, I don't think we have any at the moment. Like if I search undead, we don't. But I can grab a sapling. I can show off, I guess, how it sort of works. What's this? A demonic sapling. Okay, there's some crazy stuff. I guess we'll just grab this sapling. Where are we? Oh yeah, by the way, in the last episode, we actually did something really cool. That portal over there is actually linked up to our train that we have. Yeah, we've got a train as well. Oh, wow. I didn't expect. I don't know if you guys saw that. As the train went through here, the light actually got blocked off by the train as it went in front of the sun. So like it made a little shadow through it. That was stunning. So yeah, it goes through the portal in the nether. It gathers some stuff. Then it pops out the other side of the portal. And it puts stuff in our system. So it actually is giving us netherrack and all these nether ores and stuff. So it's very, 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 very cool. With that being said as well, though, that is going to definitely clog up my system, which is going to happen pretty soon. But another day, another issue. So anyhow, I'm going to chuck this in here. Oh, no, I can't really. Do I have to use an oak sapling? I'm guessing I do. I'll double check, because it might have to be an otherworldly one. Oh no, it's a dead bush. Listen, I swear I know how to play the game. Let's grab a dead bush. Here we go. Chuck this in here. Yep. It obviously needs more blood. Now, I think I saw that we have some condensed blood. So we actually have it looks like some blood in the extractor as well. So I'm going to right click this into here, if it'll let me. Or maybe in there. Yeah, there we go. And that'll fill up. That'll start turning this dead bush into an undead sapling. And I'll show you how this guy works, because the tree itself can do some pretty cool stuff. Like, obviously we could automate this process. Like, sure. We could do that. But the tree itself also does some cool stuff. So, last time we built it off in like this direction, so I guess we'll build it up here again as well. It's of course becoming nighttime. So we can slap this guy down. We can grab some bone meal, hopefully. Bone meal, grab a stack of it. And we can grow this tree, big and beautiful. And what it's going to actually do is, as you can see, it drops some particles. And, I mean, the particles look cool and they sort of disappear, but it signals something else. What this tree actually does is it creates blood piles around it below the leaves. Like, it actually it creates a little bit of blood. Now, it's a very little bit of blood. Oh, here it is. It's a tiny amount. Like, if we had this empty blood extractor, I think I can pick it up. Maybe? Yeah, there we go. Shift right clicked. It was only 37 millibuckets, you know? And we can pick this up again. 41, like even less. I think we got just like 4 millibuckets. You know, it's tiny amounts, but it's infinite, right? So that's an option as well, if we don't even want to chop up the trees, which, to be honest, I'm actually surprised with how much drops. You know what? My entire plan that I have for this episode being get these bees set up, do all of that sort of thing, I don't think we even need to. I'm going to clear my inventory. Oh God, we've got a visitor. And yeah, we might just fix this tree up and get this guy up and running. Because we could obviously do multiple trees as well, but yeah, okay. Let's give this a shot. Now the blood, the evil craft stuff, we've done it in a previous episode, so I'm sorry if like you're just confused as to all like how I got any of this. I think it's straightforward. Blood infusion core, hardened blood, dark thing, blood thing, blood. I'll be honest, don't really remember. It involves blood. I think you make blood, you make like a pool of blood, you put stuff in, you put like dark crystals or dark gems, what are they called? I've got a bunch of them. Dark gems in like the pool of blood, and you get some things. I don't know. You guys will figure it out, hopefully. So yeah, this thing can actually do some cool stuff. There is, I don't know what it's called. That's always a great start. But there's like a well you can get. I think it might be called a well. And it will actually pick up all of the blood that drops around it. Purifier, bricks, spirit furnace. No, I don't think we want any of those. Potentially something over here. Potentially this. Drains blood from bloodstains in the area. The Sanguinary Pedestal. This is what we would like. So let's go ahead and craft it. It's going to need a dark block, which is a block of dark gems. It will then also need a few more dark gems, and you'll get yourself a pedestal. So this guy, I mean, I guess should I break the bottom block here? I think I will. I'll break that and I'll place the thing there. As you can see, it's picking stuff up. It's got 4 mill buckets in it. It's got 14 now, and it's got 82. That was a big one. So yeah, this should just happen for the rest of time. Now, I'm not sure the range, but perhaps we should test that. So it's obviously still, it actually keeps its blood in it. So the next time a blood thing drops, I'll go very far away, and like block by block, I'll get closer to figure out the actual range of this guy, because he doesn't have any like interface showing that he has like range. So yeah, we'll check that out. That should be fine. What else? Oh, wait, here we go. We can already test it. So let's, how about we go in this direction, right? And we'll start from here. Are you going to pick it up? The answer is, I assume no. Let's maybe get a little bit closer. What about there? Are you going to pick it up? Oh, we've even got like, a lot of blood. It's not picking it up. Okay, let's go a little bit closer. There? Maybe. No? Oh, maybe that one? Nope, not even. Okay, so I guess we got to go a bit closer. What is this going to pick up? Surely it picks up that, right? Or maybe not. Maybe it only does what would you call that? A 5x5? I guess, to be fair, the blood is dropping in what appears to be a 5x5 around this tree. And judging by the fact that it's not picking up this, I think that's accurate. So I think if I place this guy here, it won't pick it up. No, it won't. Okay, cool, nice. So pretty much one of these per tree that you set up, but obviously we could set up multiple trees. Like that's not a problem. We can slap this guy down, he'll instantly, I guess, he doesn't do it instantly, so I don't know. He does it pretty quickly. I'm just trying to figure out whether he was actually like picking up stuff before, but I think we're good. So yeah, what I might actually do though is set up a few of these. So we'll go saplings, we'll go dead bushes. How many do we have? We have 2. I think if I grab a sapling, we can actually make these in a drying basin, which I might actually have over in this blood area over here. Oh, sorry, the evil craft area. Yeah, this stuff here. We can just place this in here and it will literally dry itself. All right, well, there we go. That's 3. Beautiful. We'll let those guys be created. While that's happening, I'll make 3 more of these pedestals. 1, 2, 3. We'll create the actual pedestals. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, they do stack, but they wouldn't let me craft them all at once. How much blood is that using? It's using a decent chunk, to be honest. Like, I think it's doing 800. Yeah, it is. So I'm actually going to probably need a little bit more blood. So I guess I'll grab this out. Put you in there. There you go. That was plenty. Okay. Yeah. Oh, are these the bees we got? So we do have yellow carpenter. I will grab this bee just in case we do want these guys in the future. So let's go. I'll pick you up. Hold on to you. And if I see a blue one, a blue carpenter, I've got to pick him up as well. Oh, man, the train scared me. Okay, we've got more undead saplings. Excellent. So we'll run over here. Luckily, it's somewhat easy to figure out the range. Obviously, it's 1, 2 blocks it does. So 1, 2, and then we can place this guy here. And we can do the same thing. 1, 2, 1, 2, place it there. Oh, what are these particles? I don't know what causes those particles, but it's very... Whatever's causing those particles is going to be short-lived, because quite clearly we're doing some dark stuff over here. Some very evil crafting. So there we go. I guess the trees are different sizes. That's fine. So we'll do this one. And lucky last. Beautiful. So then obviously, we'll chop the bottoms off. Grab all these. I am curious, before we set these all up, what happens if I do in fact entangle a block? As in, if I entangle this guy, place him here and entangle it, is he going to somehow pick that up? Like, I don't think he will, but, it might be worth a try. No, it definitely does not look like that is the case. Okay. Good to know, good to know. Alrighty, but with that being said, I do want to get all of this blood grouped up. You know what I mean? Now, there's a few ways we can do that. To be honest, not sure what the best way is going to be. What I could do... And we'll see if this works, is if I were to get a tank, and we'll see if Evilcraft has a tank that I could potentially use. Actually, I think all of these are Evilcraft tanks. Yeah, okay. Can I just get an empty dark tank? Let's search dark tank, but empty. I think that's what this is. Yeah, here we go. Placing crafting grid with other tanks to increase capacity. Okay, that's pretty cool. Sure, I'm going to craft what do you reckon? Half a stack of them. To be honest, I think we can craft a stack. Like, these are pretty cheap. Like, we've got a decent amount of stuff here. If we run out of dark gems, I'm sorry, but oh, we ran out of glass, I think. That, like, yeah, see? How's glass what we run out of? That's pretty ridiculous. Can I even put that in? There we go. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Okay, 64. So, I'm going to place them like this, and apparently that's what I'm going to be doing now for the rest of my life. Actually, this is probably faster, right? Yeah. Oh, look, you can put multiple in at once. How cool is that? So there we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I was going to say, we could try doing like this, right? But clearly, I don't know. Clearly that's been a bit weird. Okay, we now have 1 million mil buckets. That's 1,000 buckets worth of storage. So what I was going to see is if I could... Now, I'll tell you what. We'll bring the blood... Oh, sorry, I keep calling it blood. We'll bring the evil craft away from here because, I mean, it doesn't need to be here. I think I kept it here because there's, like, animals here to harvest for blood. But, like, it doesn't need to be there. And we'll come up here. This can be a nice, like, nice evil area, I guess. Also, I apologize if you occasionally see a random... Like, I feel like I saw the train show up over there. I don't know if you guys saw that as well, for, like, a split second. By the way... I am using complementary shaders, and they are very beautiful. So, yeah, anyway, we'll place down this tank. Okay. We will set up the rest of the stuff, so we'll grab all this stuff out. So we'll have our blood infuser, we'll have the drying basin, and we'll have the purifier there. Excellent. So, what I want to try, for starters, is if I entangle this guy and then, like, maybe even, like, place him on top. I don't know if this is an option. Does that do something if I then entangle you? Do we get blood in here? We actually do. Look at that. 300 and... Yeah, it's empty. So we could slap an entangled block on each and every one of these. Do we want to do that? I don't know if I... Do I have the Unobtanium for that? I think we do. I think we do have enough. The question is whether there's an easier way to do that. I could use Entangler Porters. Should we do that instead? That might be a little bit cheaper. If I search Entangle, we can grab these 4 out. That might be a little bit easier. Let's do that. Let's also order another one. So, yeah, let's pick this guy up. That's fine. I'll place these down here instead. So we'll do one on each of these. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to go to our private section. I'm going to call this blood. I'm going to click tick. So now I've got a blood channel. And what I want to do is set my side config in the fluids section. I guess to be like that, to have the bottom be the input. That's perfect. So... This might just work. Maybe. It's possible. So I think I can just set all of these to blood, and that should be good. Everything should work. Before we set this last one up, I'll actually borrow it real quick. And we'll place it over here. I might be able to place it underneath. Let's slap it there. Open him up. Go to private. Click blood. Click set. Side config. I want to set up to output for fluids. And then click auto eject. Do we get more? Look at that. 1,398 millibuckets. I think all of these have emptied. Yep. They're all at 0, except for this guy, because I need another Entangler Porter, which we're currently waiting on, allegedly. Which reminds me, I could probably grab a crafting monitor, and we can actually put it on, like, a wireless one. So, if I go ahead and craft this, here we go, crafting monitor. This allows you to see the current crafting orders that you've made. So if we get a wireless crafting grid, here we go. It should charge in our inventory. Currently, it's not bound to anything, but if we zip back over here, which I can do pretty quickly, we can shift right click on the controller. Then we can open it up and we can, actively see what we're currently crafting. So as you can see, we've actually ordered probably too many of these. I would not be surprised if this system over here has just like crumbled. Yeah, look at this. So I'm going to turn off auto sort. I'm going to grab all of these and try to like bunch them up just so that like the ball can start rolling again. Speed, we could probably do with another speed upgrade. I might actually do that. Get this guy sped up. And what is this? This is only an advanced tier doohickey. Man, we need to be bigger. So let's search tier real quick. And I'm going to get the blue tier. So we'll order one of those. And then we'll order one of these as well. Which, once again, is probably going to clog this up even more. But listen, it needs to be done. Alright, so we've got power issues again, by the way. I've completely, like, bricked my system once more. Can we get a second gas burning generator? Like, what do we need for this? So I gotta order some more stuff? Yeah, let me just order some of this stuff. I'm sure my my system can cope. But, like, I'm currently draining this guy as well. Like, I've made a very big mess. And we need to sort it pretty quickly. All right, here we go. We've got some more upgrades, so I'll make this guy use even more power real quick. That seems like the very smart thing to do right now. We're crafting more stuff to make it use even more power, so we'll just have to wait a few more seconds. Oh, here we go. There we go. So now I can use even more power. So this should be good. Look at this though, like 9 slots of just potential spots to put things. All right, but anyway, gas burning generator. Let me quickly make a second one of these. Let's go ahead and fly back over here. So obviously currently we've got just one ethylene gas burner, this guy here. He's full of ethylene, running as fast as he can, making 72,000 RF per tick. So I'm going to slap this guy down, and he's instantly doing the exact same. All I need to do is pull out the configurator, so this guy right here, and set this guy up to be extracting. There we go. And so now we should see this emptying as these things fill up. So yeah, hopefully. Well, we'll have to keep an eye on it as well, because at the moment it's fine, but I'm thinking in the future we might have to be a little bit concerned in terms of our ethylene production. So we'll see how it is. It should be fine for now, but we'll obviously check back. In the meantime, what was I even doing? I've completely lost it. What were we crafting that needed all this stuff? Oh yes, the entangle porters. Yep. I had to follow my entangle. How do you spell it? We've got 8 of them. Oh my god, I ordered a lot. I think we've got like 6 being maintained or something. But we'll fly over here. That's fine. We'll slap this down. Clearly, we've got a nighttime issue again. Open this guy. Private blood. Open. That should be good. Hello. Okay, so what have we done? Well, we've essentially given ourselves unlimited blood, right? That's what we've got going on over here. Blood falls. Blood gets absorbed. Blood gets sent into the system. We're good. The fact that this blood hasn't been picked up yet is a little bit concerning, but okay, that blood got picked up, that blood got picked up. It's doing it, you know, it's for some reason it doesn't want that specific blood, but the rest of it's picking up, so we're fine. Yeah, what's it doing? Anyway, it's fine. We've got blood. So step 1 is pretty much finished. What I'll need is obviously some pipes. I don't need that wrench, and I guess we're gonna run it like this. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's fine. We'll do this. So that'll empty of blood. This will fill up with blood, and then this will as well. This is where you actually do the process of disenchanting. So currently, I think we're doing pretty good. In terms of evil crafts, what sort of blocks do we have? Do I want to build like a floor out of Evil Dead planks? Maybe. You know, doesn't sound like the worst idea, if I'm being completely honest. Like, slap this down. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, you know, I'll do it. Okay, I didn't do under there, but I had the perfect amount to do everything else, so we're going to leave it as it is. So, I think you can still see dirt under there. Yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, but I'm actually very happy with this. I'm surprised things have gone as well as they have. So, the next step, there's 2 things we're going to need in order to make this pickaxe. Obviously, the diamonds we have. First is the dark sticks. Now, the dark sticks, oh yeah, they're going to need planks, so we are actually going to need to actively farm these logs as well, so I should actually check back on that lumber bee, and it'll need dark gems. Now that's fine, we can do that. The dark gems we'll get from mining in the mining dimension, and the planks we'll have to farm those with our lumber bee, I guess. That should be relatively easy. So what else? What's the next ingredient? It is this stuff here, the hardened blood shards. So these guys, you have a few options. And it's sort of why I was talking about the trees earlier. If you squeeze in a mechanical squeezer, or a normal squeezer, undead leaves, you get hardened blood shards, and you also get some extra blood. So like getting leaves is genuinely, it's pretty worth it. Like these are pretty good to get. You can also, I guess, smelt up a block. And now the block, this is the interesting thing. We could, instead of doing the whole leave stuff, we could just put blood in a basin and would get a hardened block, or hardened blood. Now the other option as well, I believe, is just putting a block, like a bucket's worth of blood in the ground. It'll just dry up, I believe, over time into blood. So that's an option. We could definitely do that with like the constructor and the destructor, from refined storage. We could do that. But to be honest, I mean, we've got a basin. Oh, really? Does that just... I was like, how am I in creative mode? I was like, that's very weird. You can just punch this thing. That is sick. So I guess we'll slap that there. and we'll have to figure out a reliable way to autocraft this. I guess we will entangle it. Yeah, let's entangle this guy, and let's hook him up, and we'll do the stuff and the things. So, we'll come over here. Once again, I really should move all this stuff, but for some reason I haven't, and for some reason on top of that, I keep adding stuff to it. We'll figure it out. I've got some plans. It's just I keep having better ideas that I think are more fun. Let's get some cables, only one. Then let's get some spruce logs. Then let's get some iron nuggets. You ready? You're gonna love this. And let's create some covers. Here we go. So this log is now going to become a cable to connect them, and then we'll put a cover on it. We'll go over here and put a cover on it, and it might stand out a little bit at the moment, but I reckon give it a day and you guys will forget that it's even there. Maybe. Sorry if once again, still a little bit sick. I apologize if I'm making some weird sounds throughout this video. The brain's ticking. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, this might get messy. How do I order the crafting of it? Like, how do I say, hey, only spend the blood when we need the blood? I'm not too sure. Like, I've got a few thoughts as to how we could do it. Like, if I grab another entangled block, we don't even, yeah, I will do another entangled block. What I'm gonna do is, it's already actually entangled to the dark tank, so it's actually perfect. I'm gonna slap this guy back around here with these guys, so right there. And this I'm actually gonna turn into a, oh, I didn't know you did that. Oh, is that re-entangled? No, it's entangled to a drying basin now. I want this to be an external storage, right? And I want to have the blood in the system, and then when we order with the blood, it'll go into the places. I don't know if that's the play, but it's what we're gonna do. So I'll have to make sure that I replace everything after they break. Did that even... This thing just stayed floating. Very impressive. Okay. This thing I'll switch to fluids, and I'll switch it to extract only. What that'll mean is that we won't have... it won't dump all of our fluids into it, in case it can. So, we'll fly back over here. We have a few options. One option is we leave these guys on autofill, or we set them up so that they, like, I might wait until they're full to begin with, like, you know, or at least until this guy's full, and then we can actually have them, actually, you know what? I think I can take all the blood out of there and put the blood in there. So now this guy's full. He's got 3 buckets worth. This guy's pretty much empty. Break these, right? So now what we've got, yeah, there's no blood in here. Now we've just got this tank that'll fill up, and I can put the rest of this blood in there. There we go. It's got 4 buckets worth of blood. That's now within our system. So if I order something from the blood infuser, the crafter will put blood in there. I'll just have to, you know, entangle this guy as well as the basin. Oh, I broke it again. I need to not do that. Or I just keep it full of blood. You know? Like it, yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not sure what to do here, to be completely honest with you. You know what? No, we're not going to do this. I'm going to break the chain. Now I'm going to have to, you know, fix this system. Or not this system, but this hole that I've made. Instead of placing the real tree back, let's just build our fake tree. I'm going to actually take this over to the other place. And what I'm going to do is we'll just set up a network. We might as well. I've got this stuff auto-crafted for a reason nowadays. We can actually make this way easier on ourselves. So currently our network is set up. How did we hook up the network? Or have we not used one yet? We did use one because we connected over there. So somewhere here is a network transmitter. Oh, there it is. Yeah, here it is. So that's create one. So I can set this guy up. He's a transmitter. Let's get a sign. Grab one of these guys. There we go. Our last spruce sign. Slap this guy down. He's going to be called Evil Craft. There we go. We've obviously got our network card and our other receiver. So I'll bring this stuff over here. How do I want to do this? Do I want to hide it or do I want it visible? Like I can place it there, maybe, and then run cables, I don't know, behind. We could run them in the floor. That's always an option. So we might do that. But anyway, I'll get that on the network card. We'll go put that back in. That'll link up the system. Bada bing, bada boom, that sort of thing. So we'll run over here, run back here. Try to remember where the stuff is. Put that in. Boom. Linked. Now, you do have to keep in mind these things use power as well. Not a lot. 64 RF per tick, it looks like, for both of these guys. But, yeah, I don't know. They do use power, though. So, like, be aware. I think they use more with the more range. I'm currently trying to see. Do we have any blue-looking bees? Did I fly past one on the way here? I'm not sure. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some cables. I've made some undead covers. So what I should be able to do is we can chop this up. We can run this around here. Yeah, we can put the stuff underneath. I might regret it in the future, but at the moment it should be fine. So we'll go crafter here. We'll go crafter. Actually, yeah, I do actually want a few more. So this might get a bit messy. Crafter there. And I would like another crafter. Now, to be honest, these don't need to be diamond. To be fair, though, I think nowadays we actually do have a decent amount of diamonds, so it's like, we still don't have like a crazy amount, but I don't mind wasting them. I'll be completely honest with you. Then, realistically, I only need to do a cable up to there, and I can just put these covers on, and that should be fine. So yeah, I guess that's it. I just put that away. I mean, it doesn't hurt to place the cables there, but no, we don't need to. Why not? Why should we? So, two of these we can just access, which is good. This guy's going to be a little bit more annoying because we can't as easily, sneak under there and grab that, I don't think. No, it's filled up entirely. So if we wanted to, I don't know, we could make these slabs or something. Yeah, good idea. Nice idea. Love your work. Grab this. You could do stairs as well. I think stairs is what some people do. So you can still, I don't know, walk over most of it. But anyhow, while we're here, I will actually grab another pattern grid if we can. Purely for the fact of... Oh, we need another one of those. Purely for the fact of if we're going to be crafting patterns, I don't want to have to be running back and forth to the base because that sounds incredibly annoying. Grid, craft a pattern grid. Excellent. Okay, so this guy can go there. Excellent. In terms of this guy having patterns, I imagine if I craft a stack of these, I will never have to craft any more again for this. I would love to hope. Okay, so the first recipe we're going to need is going to be... What's it going to be? I genuinely don't know. You know what? It's probably going to be for the block of hardened blood. So I'm going to have this recipe here. 1 bucket's worth of blood will equal hardened blood if you place it into this basin. There you go. That recipe just exists. So if, for example, I wanted some hardened blood, I should be able to click this, click start. Missing 1 bucket's worth. Really? What blood is it using? I think it's using the right blood. It pulled it from the recipe book. There's a bucket in this tank that should be accessible via our system. Here, let's double check. I need to use my thing more. So this here, oh no, it's connected to the drying basin. Sorry, yeah, that's a problem. Let's go fix that. We shouldn't have to run back to the base. Oh, and yeah, I can use my super speed. So if I select the tank this time, oh no, I will have to go back actually. Sorry. Fly back over here. Thankfully, it's very fast. Entangle this guy again properly. Now we should be good. Now we should have access to that the blood within that tank. And hardened blood, craft 1. It says we've got the blood. I click start. We get a bucket's worth of blood in here. Now we just wait patiently, I believe. Hopefully this works. 20 seconds, it reckons. So I guess we'll have to be a little bit patient. But that should get us our stuff. Now, currently it won't auto extract, which I sort of forgot about. So we probably want some importers. We've got a few here, but I probably do want... oh yeah, this might get a bit messy. I probably do want a third. The reason why I'm saying it might get a bit messy is because this guy we don't always want to extract, because if we have a tool in there, we don't want it to be pulling the tool out until the tool's done, right? So yeah, we're gonna have to look into that. In the meantime, I'll hook it up. We'll do this. What I could do as well, here, give me a second. I think we can turn this cover into a hole cover. I can then pick up this. Actually, that doesn't really work because I don't even have a tube down there. I guess, here, we'll put a cable down there. I just put the cable away. But we'll put a cable down there so that it's like centered. And then I think if I pick up this one real quick, I can place the hollow cover there, then reattach that, and it goes through the floor and it looks really, really nice and tidy. So that's pretty cool. So this middle guy, obviously at the moment, I don't want him to do anything. So I'm going to say only work with redstone and we'll disable that later. But currently I think that's fine. This guy as well, he's going to have the issue, I think, Oh, in fact, oh yeah, I was gonna say of pulling out this guy. If he sits there, is it gonna pull it out? Oh no, it's not. Okay, we might actually be good. You know, we might be good. Blood infuser. What's this thing? Purifier. Can it be used in a purifier? No. Okay. I think we're good then. I'm just seeing like what we could chuck this in for upgrading. Okay. So we've got one recipe. Nice. Awesome. Works like a charm. We've got hardened blood. I probably do also want the recipe to turn the hardened blood back into blood by smelting it. So we'll grab this recipe and I'll put that back with the others later. So in terms of the pickaxe, that's pretty much like 50% of it done. The next step is obviously the dark stick. So we'll add that recipe as well. This is going to be a crafting one, so I'll put it over there to hopefully remember. The dark gems we've obviously got. The undead planks. This will be another crafting recipe, so we'll grab that. And then the undead logs. These are just going to sort of have to happen. Like just from our lumberjack bee that doesn't exist yet, but will exist, you know? So we'll have to check in on that. By the way, I placed quite a few more, and I'm currently waiting for them to come back. And these guys, I'm getting rid of. Now, the leaf cutter bee sounds cool, but the leaves that he can create don't appear to exist. So currently, in terms of usefulness, he is not. He's just using up my hive space. All right, so yeah, anyway. So smelting recipe and then the crafting recipes can go in there. So yeah, we do have another option. The other option is we set up a physical farm, as in like we set up a machine to chop down trees, or like, you know, we set up something to chop down physical trees that we grow, and we set up the recipe to craft, well, not only to craft the dead bush, which we can do, but also craft the sapling. That is an option. Realistically, I'd love to get this bee set up, but to be honest, it's probably smarter, and it might even be just more fun to set up a proper farm of some sort. So if we search for like tree, what do we have? We have like the phytogenic insulator. This guy sadly can't take the guy I mean, or at least I don't think so. There's a lot of pages to look through, but if I just look up the sapling, like it's not an option. It doesn't exist. So yeah, we're like back in a pickle. Yeah, and we need the planks. Undead logs, alchemy. I mean, if I knew how that mod worked, maybe we need to look into that at some point. Okay, what about the planks? All right, the answer is that there's no easier way to get those as well. So yeah, back to the whole farming thing. There's a small tree cutter. Control Shift chops down or chops green trees in front of it. Does not collect the lumbers. Deactivate with a redstone signal. Apply RF to speed it up. This would be the simplest way to do this, I think, if it would even work. Let's give it a shot. I've used it before, I think, in All the Mods 6, I believe, quite early on in that playthrough as well. So we're just crafting all this basic recipes. Small tree cutter. Here it is. So, allegedly, if I were to clear out a little bit of an area back here, I kind of want to like build this up so it's nice and like flat like this. There we go. Let's do that. And then we have, you know, the sapling. Well, I don't actually have a sapling on me, but you get the idea. And then we have the tree cutter like this, or I guess maybe the other way around. So maybe I place it like this. No, maybe I place it. Maybe I place it like this. Yeah, I believe it will chop the tree, and then all the stuff will fall. But then all I need to do is get like an item collector, right? We just grab basic item collector, upgrade this guy, make him, you know, a super duper awesome item collector. And we just slap this guy down on top of a chest. So we just grab, you know, a simple chest, slap this guy down, item collector. It's going to pick up pretty much everything if we want to, you know, spam this stuff, maximum range. Awesome. Wonderful. It's going to pick everything up. Beautiful. And then we just hook this guy up with an importer. So we don't even need to do importer. We can just do an external storage because, like, realistically, what's this guy going to get? Probably just logs, or at least hopefully just logs. Like, I don't even know if probably just logs, but hopefully. So we'll craft this. Shouldn't take too long. Yep, there we go. Slap this guy here. This is actually arguably going to be our messiest part of this entire setup. Do I want to unmessy that? I kind of do, to be honest. I'm going to apparently make a stack of these. Sure. Yep, of course. We'll make one of these covers. That'll be good. We'll break this. This is going to be very, you know, over the top little setup that we've got going on. We're going to do cable. We're going to do cable. I'm going to have to break you again. Yep, sorry, buddy. That'll be a cover. That'll be... oh, this guy picked it up. External storage. Yep, that makes sense. You're going to go there. You're going to be items. You're actually going to be extract only. I don't want you putting anything extra in this chest. And then this will be a cover. And to be honest, the rest of this is going to be these planks. Now, I do realize I could place that external storage underneath. Yeah, I could. But for some reason, we're not going to, okay? For some reason, we're not going to. What we are going to do, though, is I do want to get a constructor. So I'm going to see if we can craft one of those. So these guys here, I keep needing a lot of, what are these called? Improved processors. I don't know what the deal is here with these improved processors, but like, yeah, make me a stack. See if I can. So let's grab this constructor. This is where it could get messy. The actual artificial part of what I'm doing here. So if I grab a sapling, just, I don't know, spruce sapling, sure. Place that guy there. Place a constructor on here. Grab this cable. Run this down here. Yeah, I know it's a bit messy, but it's fine. We can tidy it up if we want. This guy, I want him to place saplings, right? I want him to place undead saplings. And I actually think what I want to do is give this guy a crafting upgrade. That might be the play. The reason being is this guy will then obviously try to craft an undead sapling in order to craft the goodies. So this guy will get we'll get that, which means I think already I can get rid of this sapling. That'll go in there, sure. Why not? Put that away. 2 patterns we need now. One is for the undead sapling using 8 little buckets of blood. That should be good. That should work amazingly. So we'll chuck that in there. The next recipe is going to be for the dead bush, which will be some sort of sapling in there. In terms of the saplings I want to use, as odd as this sounds, I think I want to use ender slime saplings because these are the only saplings currently that we are getting because I've got a bonsai pot set up. All these other saplings, to be honest, we could do spruce because we've got infinite. I'm going to say spruce. And we'll have to hook our spruce up to our system in a second. So let me also grab an extra entangled block to entangle that thing later. Anyway. So this guy's going to get this. And we should be good. Oh! He took out he took out not what we wanted. So I'm going to add this to blacklist. Mode blacklist? Yeah, sure. And I'm going to say blacklist spruce saplings. Don't do that. And then we'll, I guess we'll, we'll reset that. So I'll cancel that recipe. He should put another one in. There we go. This will dry. And then we should actually see it go into here. So we'll wait patiently. That should magically disappear. Yep. Then this guy should get one. He puts it in the output. And he does that because I placed the crafter at the bottom. Really? That I've never seen that before. That is very embarrassing. Okay. Well, you know how this like somewhat looked decent before? Well, yeah, we're gonna like rip all that up. Sure. Of course we do. Okay, so the crafter's gonna have to go back here and the other thing's gonna have to go below there. I guess. We're gonna have to, yeah. So I think what I need to do... Oh, this thing's picked up everything, hasn't it? Yep. Let's grab all this. I want to say at the bottom here, you are an importer. Import, I guess everything. Yeah, that should be fine. I'm going to want to say, hey, you're just a cable so that everything else lights up. And then I want to say specifically, hey, you are a crafter is what I was going to say, but I got to... All right, you are a crafter. Okay, hopefully this crafter works. Let's put that back in there. Do we get anything from this? Do we see anything? Have you done anything? Currently, no. You know what? It's actually saying that it can't go in from the back. This thing is just very picky. Okay. I guess we'll place it on top. I guess. To be honest, there might be a cleaner solution here. I keep forgetting this guy's picking everything up. The cleaner solution would be to pick up what we just did. I know we're undoing pretty much everything we just did. But let's also get the cover. Does that exist? I thought we had a hollow there. No, we didn't. Okay, that makes sense. I'm gonna replace all this stuff. So we're gonna do that there. Place a cover on you. Place you there. That should, you know, be as it was. I'm just gonna go ahead and entangle this guy and do it somewhere else because he's being very mean to me and not cooperating. So the somewhere else, by the way, is just literally probably gonna be like over here or something. So we'll try on top now. So I'll place the crafter there. Oh, nice. Placed where I wanted it to. Chuck that in. Let's entangle that there. There we go. Places it right where we need it. Perfect. And then hopefully this importer will import it into our system. That should be what we want. Undead Sapling? Really? I'm tempted to leave this here visually and just add an extra importer at the bottom. Does that seem like the play? I think it does. I do apologize for the wastefulness that you're about to witness. Alright, I'm going to place an importer. Yep, that got it. Okay, sure. Wonderful. This guy, of course, picked up everything. Once it's set up, the picker-upper won't be a problem. Okay, so now we've got it sort of placed as a sapling. The next issue is getting it to, what do you call it? Grow the sapling, right? Because obviously this is pretty slow. I mean, just having it sit there. For starters, okay, before we do anything else, if I bone meal this, will it genuinely chop down the tree? Will this thing... Okay, the axe has moved in. It looks like it's attempting to chop it. We'll see if everything falls down in a second. It does say that it can use some RF, so maybe I'll grab an ender gate and hook this guy up and see if he speeds up a little bit. There we go. He's 70%, 80, 90%. Here we go. The entire tree chopped. I managed to get some of it, but a lot of it went in here. A lot of this stuff we don't want. I think it's fine. It's not fine. All right, let's grab another importer. Man, I hate this stuff. I could just trash can it. That's always an option. It's fine. It's fine. All right, replace this with importer. That should be good. All this stuff will import into the system. Wonderful, excellent, beautiful. But this system works. So all we need to do now is have something to grow the tree on demand, or we just ignore it and we just do it manually, like what we're currently doing. I don't know. I guess it depends on how often we want this stuff. Like, do I want it to be non-stop? What do I want to do here? I genuinely don't know. In terms of growth, is there like... I mean, there's a few things you can do, isn't there? I don't know. Growth shrine, overgrowth seed, growth chamber. I don't know. I think we're good though. Like, as you can see, currently it's working. This guy's got a little bit of extra blood in it. In order to fix that, I think I just need to put an extra dead bush in, and that should fix the entire issue. Are we getting extra undead saplings? Is that what we're seeing? Like, we've got one there. This guy isn't even crafted. Or did I just order a few? Maybe I just ordered a few. That might be more likely. But then we've got a lot of dead bushes. Huh. I don't know. I'm not sure. Currently, what do we have? We have 2. Okay. So I'm going to grow this guy. We'll have him chopped down. Yep, he's doing his thing. Should we tidy this up at all? No, we won't. 90%, he's about to chop. There we go. He chops. We've got 1 in there. No extra saplings. Okay. Sure. So, few more recipes. Sorry, my throat's gotten really dry and I don't have a water bottle with me. It's fine. I'll live. All of this is now allegedly auto-craftable. So I'm going to click this in here. Click create. Okay. So we've now got this pattern. Then we're going to create a custom pattern. We're going to go, yeah. I'll add this to the system. That should be relatively easy. I just got to drop down here. What is it? This guy. Chuck in the pattern. Beautiful. We should be able to craft them now. Okay, so already that's pretty cool. So Vengeance Pickaxe. I'm going to click Craft. Start. It should be instant. Yeah, there we go. Then what we're going to do is create a pattern. So I'm going to search Vengeance. I'm going to search Vengeance. I know how to spell. We're going to say, hey, if you put one of these Vengeance Pickaxes into this pot with a block, which I know we don't have it auto-crafted yet, but I'll have to... you know what the issue is? We don't have this guy synced. Block. Here we go. With a block, you will receive an enchantment of Fortune 5. Let's also, yeah. So if I search hashtag Fortune 5 and look through here, Fortune 5, boom. Create that plus an empty pickaxe. But that's not really an issue. We're not crafting it for the pickaxe. So that'll actually be fine. We'll also want another importer. So we'll grab that as well. I guess we've got to order it. Oh, no. Can I just craft? Okay, yep, sure. Everything's fine. I'm gonna lose my mind. Actually, why am I craft? Oh yeah, because I've got to sneak one underneath because these side ones don't even work. We'll see. The side might work. So, first things first, this recipe in here, okay? The next thing we're gonna need is obviously the book. I completely forgot about this recipe. So let's click this. We're essentially gonna say, I think exactly that. We're gonna say, hey, craft a book, slap it in here, get what you want. Obviously I need to actually put it in here. There we go. That works. So yeah, I think if I search for Fortune now, if I search hashtag Fortune, we should have a craftable book. Click start. I'm going to click start. What we should get is the book in here with the blood required. It should create a book. It might place it where it needs to go in here. Or it might not, in which case I've got to entangle it, which is going to be a little bit annoying, but it's not the end of the world. You know, we're very close to having this set up. This should be pretty good. I'm quite excited. So this should be a book, right? Right. Yep, book created. Book is in there. The pickaxe is in there too. Both of them perfectly. It has now crafted, or at least it's attempting to. By the way, I'm probably going to have to fill this thing up again. It has crafted everything. It hasn't extracted it though. That is a little bit of a problem. What I might do... yeah, let's grab another entangled block. Yeah, sure. I actually do want to craft another one for the spruce saplings, but it's fine. I'm going to slap this guy here. What an ugly setup we've got. I apologize. We actually do want this importer, and we want him to be there. You know what? We're in far too deep. Let's search cable, grab that out, grab this here, hollow cover. Let's actually pick this back up, place a cable, hollow cover. It's in the system. Importer, grab you. You're at the bottom, and voila, pretty much. I believe undead. Boom, boom. I'm sorry. Okay, that should be fine. That should work. The only extra thing I need to do is alter this recipe slightly to tell it, hey, you also need to put in 3 buckets of blood from Evilcraft. So click fluids, drag in Evilcraft, set this to 3 buckets. There we go. And update that recipe. And then we can slap that there. Okay. So currently what do we have? Hashtag Fortune. Yep. I might also need to add a whitelist here and say, hey, only extract this stuff. Whitelist. Only extract Fortune 5. There we go. So let's try this one more time. Oh, actually, we don't even have a Fortune 5 book here. Okay, that's a problem. You know what I think it did? I think it did the curse. I think yeah. No. I feel like it put on the book the curse of binding. Let's search at evil. We've got the book here. Huh. I'll be honest, I'm not too sure what we've done. We've still got the pickaxe there. Right? Yeah. Okay. I feel like something definitely maybe went wrong. Let's search Fortune again. Let's order one of these. Everything's in here. It's possible I need to put more blood in there. That's, it's possible. This guy's done, yeah. Because this guy's done and there's still an issue. Okay. Yeah, he definitely needs more blood. That's sort of the issue I'm seeing. I'm probably meant to know that as well, to be completely honest with you. Let's, yeah, What should I do? Let's search at evil. There should be a book, right? Let's open this guy up. What do I want to do? Index, and we're looking for the purifier. All right, you know what? There's actually something we have to do, I think, before we do the disenchantment. I think what it did is it absorbed the 3 buckets of blood to remove the curse. I think that's what it did. So I might actually want to alter these patterns a little bit to fix this. So let's grab that pattern out. Let's grab a new pattern as well. Let me try and get this going. So I'm going to say, hey, Vengeance pickaxe will go in here, and then a Vengeance pickaxe will come out. But I want to put blood in there. How am I going to do this? I don't know what to do. Let's just drag that in there. Nope. It's really not going to let us. Okay. It's because I was in fluid mode. So let's just click this. Let's search blood again. Let me drag in, let's get back to fluid mode. Let's drag in this. I guess we'll say 3 buckets worth. We'll see if that's what it needs. So let's update that recipe. Let's chuck this in here. And then let's say, hey, I'd like a sleeping bag. This is just a filler, just so that I can import the blood into the system. So this is now, I believe, taking the curse off of the pickaxe. Because when you craft it, it creates Fortune 5, but Curse of Vengeance 3. And so it needs to purify all 3 of those levels off, like so. And then we should have in here just a pickaxe that has Fortune 5, right? So then I replace the sleeping bag with this, right? I say, hey, oh, turn it off fluid mode. I say, hey, what you're actually doing is creating that, right? You guys following? So Vengeance goes in, no Vengeance comes out. Oh God, I've made a mess. Yeah, no Vengeance comes out. So we'll update that. 3 buckets that's going to cost. Then what we say is, hey, this other recipe, Vengeance doesn't go in, just a clean one goes in. And we update that. And then we put both of these in here. And now that is pretty much it. What I'll need to tell this though is, hey, you can also, this will actually be very messy. Because if I say you can take out the Fortune 5, it's going to take out the Fortune 5, isn't it? Let's just leave it as is. See if that works. I don't think it will, but yeah, it really won't. How do I do this? What do I do? How do I tell it, hey? Yeah, how do I tell it, hey? Unless I tell it to put 6 buckets worth in? I don't know. Because I don't know if it'll put 6 buckets worth in. Like in this recipe here, if I just go back to the Vengeance pickaxe, give me a second. If I go back to Vengeance, drag this guy in here and I say, hey, put in 6 buckets. 6 buckets doesn't fit in here, but so I don't know if it'll even craft it, but we can try. All right, let's put everything away. Let's search hashtag fortune, click start, click craft. We're actually missing blood, so I've got to wait a little bit. Okay. You know what? I've got all this condensed blood. Let's just speed it up for now. I'll put all this stuff in here. That's plenty of blood. Hashtag fortune. Click this. Click start. Craft. Okay. So let's see what happens. I don't know what it needs. I don't know what step it's up to. But we should get everything. Unless it's saying, hey, I can't even put the blood in there, which I think it might be. Let's see. Yeah, it's saying, nah, sorry. The machine won't accept all that blood you're asking for. I think that's the issue. Let's go ahead and cancel all these other requests we've got. Maybe that's clogging it. No. I think it's genuinely saying, hey, no, that doesn't work. So, yeah, that's just annoying. I've got no other answer, to be honest. All right, let's see if this works. I haven't changed anything. We've just got it like so it puts the stuff in. See, it automatically takes it out. I don't know. I mean, this guy's not doing anything, but this guy, actually, that might be why it wasn't working before. But this guy, like, I don't know how to do that. Exact mode, that won't help. Only work with redstone. Only work without redstone. Ignore redstone. I could do only work with redstone. Then what I could do is set up a comparator. No, that won't really help, will it? I could set up a comparator. And I could have it leading into a timer, right? Bear with me. Have it lead into a timer. Like so. Give me a second. Can I get some building blocks, please? Yep, thank you. So, arguably, it would look like this. Comparator. Let's grab some redstone. Redstone. Timer. Nope. 1 second. This thing, it's gone. Timer. Here we go. Place it properly. There we go. Pause while redstone active. Sure. No. Yeah, no. Opposite. Only go when redstone. Is that not an option? Okay. We can make that work. We can make that work. What I would need to do is have this go this way. Place a dirt. Place a torch on the other side. As you can see, it's turned off. So now we can say pause while active. We can go timer. We can say, you know, hey, boom, pause while active. Do a delay of however long we want to wait. So if 20 ticks is a second, how many seconds do you reckon that takes? Do you reckon it takes 10 seconds? Maybe? I think that's 10 seconds. Hopefully that's 10 seconds. So this should arguably work. Assuming that this redstone applies to this. Only work with redstone signal. Yeah, that should work. So let's temporarily put this stuff back in. So let's search pickaxe. We'll grab one of these fortune ones. We'll grab out the block. We'll see if this works just in general. Chuck that stuff in there. Okay. So it's done doing whatever it was doing. As you can see, it's on the enchanted book now. The only issue is this redstone is not affecting the thing. So I've got another change of plans. We're going to break this and that. I'm going to grab that timer again. And we're going to grab a repeater. I reckon that's what we need. So timer will go down here. 200 with a repeater. Maybe delay it. Currently it is pause while redstone. The comparator is getting nothing out of it, despite their items being in here. That's a problem. Really? Okay. You know what? We can... It's getting messy. I will admit that. Let's grab an inventory reader. Let's get rid of this comparator. Inventory reader. We're also going to need some logic cables. Let's see how this works. Open this guy up. Can you read the items in there? You can. So realistically, I could say, hey. This would be so much easier to do it, to be completely honest. Hold on. It's getting messy. Bear with me. Do I do just a redstone writer and I just say like, if there's something in there, emit redstone? Maybe. I think that's all I do, to be honest. Place that there. And I say, hey, if slots filled at 2, I guess. If slots filled 2, output redstone signal. Is that always going to be the case? Nah. I think just if inventory not true. Not empty is true. So if it's not empty, meaning if there's something in there, output a redstone signal. And then in 10 seconds, that should output a redstone signal via the timer. So we give it a few more seconds. Any second now. Redstone signal. He got one of them. So, hey, credit where credit's due. So it'll take 20 seconds for each of these. So obviously that's pretty long. Probably not needed. Realistically, we could probably do, what? Two of those? Do you think that's play 2 repeaters? I think... Does this work? I think this makes it longer, right? So let's do that. Let's do that. Do this. 200. That should be good. Now, I know this is meant to just increase the delay, like between pulses. Like it repeats it. But I think it also increases how long it does it for. I could be wrong. I know there's some blocks that allow you to do that regardless. So if we need to switch that up, we can. But I think this entire system works. I think if I... What's this? Sorry. Vengeance pickaxe. Where do I want this? Do I want that in here? I think so. I think we're good. I think if I search hashtag fortune. Sorry, I'm very much losing my voice. Let's order another fortune. This should work. Oh yeah, it's crafting this thing. This should work perfectly. Man, I'm really... realistically, I should just take a break and grab some water and come back, but I'm just trying to wrap this episode up. I'll tell you what, we'll sleep. Hopefully that stuff doesn't start while we're sleeping. It's probably about to. Alright, here we go. Everything's in here. So we should now get that guy starting. And in a second... Okay, clearly, obviously, like the 10 seconds, too long. Does not need to be 10 seconds. And that didn't even work, did it? It didn't even take anything out. Okay. So let's lower both of these. And let's lower this from... Oh. I mean, it worked. Let's lower this from 10 seconds to... Let's go... Do we want to do half or do we want to do like 150? Let's do like 160. Let's do 120. All right, you know what we could try? I think it's called a pulse repeater. It's used with a brass plate. And if we break this stuff, we place this guy here, we can set how long it waits. So for example, we could do 6 seconds. And after the pulse, it will wait 6 seconds. And then it will put out a 6-second pulse. Or at least I thought it would. Clearly it didn't do that. Okay, hold on. There's another thing then. Pulse extender. That's it. That's the one. Okay, an extra redstone torch. Sorry, my bad. Here, where are you? Pulse extender. This thing does what I just described. So if I place this guy down and put this guy up to 6 seconds, and then have this guy pulse, I guess it doesn't really matter. Then in 6 seconds, or I guess for 6 seconds, he puts out the pulse. I didn't know he did it instantly. I thought he waited the 6 seconds. Huh. Maybe I guess I need to do a combo of both. They must have changed that. I swear they changed that. I don't think that used to be a thing. Let's see. How long is this guy taking? Come on. Pulse. I guess he's not going to, is he? Alright, wait. Hold on. I'm sorry for this horrible ending to this episode. I don't have enough blood to test it. I'm pretty sure that works. As you can see, though, the rest of it worked. All we need to do is fine-tune the escaping there. But that is essentially automated fortune. In terms of the automation issues, currently, I believe it's just blood. Blood is our main bottleneck at the moment. The blood we can fix, likely in the next episode. I mean, already, like, whilst this chopping guy, he's getting us plenty of that undead wood for the, the planks for the sticks and stuff or whatever. But we're also getting logs, and the logs, of course, we can, if we so choose, squeeze these guys into 100 mil buckets each. So it's like, 10 of those is a bucket. Realistically, not a lot either. But like, I mean, this farm is like incredibly small and quite pathetic if we're being honest. And I don't even have like any bone mealing or anything. So like, you guys get the idea. Like the basic concepts here, we can upgrade it and fine tune it. I'm actually very happy with this setup that we have though. I very much like those. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you learned maybe a thing or two or just had fun regardless. Thank you, of course, for supporting me financially, whether that's watching ads in the videos or donating to me or becoming a channel member. Thank you guys for doing that. You don't need to donate or any of that, but thank you to those of you who have, and thank you to everyone else. You see, I've got it down now. We're rolling through these outros, and also thank you for checking out my Bisect hosting server stuff. Linked in the description below. I've got a promo code DEW. DEW. It's pretty cool. It's pretty sweet. I still need to talk more on that, but I just sort of haven't. But yeah. All right. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll probably AFK here for a little bit until we get the blood to do another one, because I want to what do you call it? I want to get it in the thumbnail. So I'll be back. All right. Yeah. Goodbye. Oh god, I need water.